Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JotoPlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. In the last episode, we went into the depths, and we basically hacked Octavio's computer system, which looked like an organ, or a double piano, I guess we can say. In this episode, we are going to be doing the mission Octavio Snap. Let's go.
Heads up, Sly. I've intercepted a radio message from one of Octavio's men. The Dawn is moving towards your position.
Great. You want me to take him?
No, we need evidence that he's behind the city's tar epidemic. With some incriminating photos, we might be able to help the cops prosecute him and put an end to this nonsense.
Never thought we'd be helping out the cops.
Really? You always seem eager to aid Inspector Fox.
Yeah, well, she's different. Your average law enforcer isn't that, I don't know, attractive. Hold up, here he comes. That's despicable.
Get a picture before he finishes. This is perfect. Use your binoculars.
Isn't this a throwback to other things? Yes, we actually have to take pictures now, like we did in Sly 2, except these don't go backwards, which I always have a weird conniption about, because I'm like, ugh, I don't like the differences between the games from my favorite game ever. I mean, well, favorite game series ever. I'm still in a tie-up if this is actually my favorite of the Sly series, and I don't even know if I would consider this my favorite game ever, because Super Mario Galaxy is a really good game, and now that I think of it, Super Mario Sunshine is a good game too, even though I really haven't beaten that. And the weird thing, like, I've been actually thinking that I've been planning on maybe doing maybe doing Super Mario Sunshine sometime in the future. Maybe as, like, a certain LP. It could be my next LP, it could be an LP in the future. Well, of course it's gonna be an LP in the future. And sorry if you heard me hit my mic there. I mean, it's a little bit late, but, you know, hitting the pop filter does make a sound every once in a while. And now looks like we have to take a picture of Octavio doing yet another thing, which is basically the whole premise of this mission. Just go to different areas. It is really not that time. The only thing you have to do is go to the area and then just take a picture of them. And I feel like these control sticks on the PlayStation 3 are slightly, like, flimsier? Yeah, that's the word I'm thinking of, flimsier. Mainly because I'm playing this and I'm like, oh god, I don't remember it being, like, so flimsy. And also, I would try to suggest not going on the ground. Jesus, okay, die. Okay, I do not want Octavio to know I'm here, and I do not want to be caught up in anything either. So please, guard, just die. And never mind. Okay, we're just going to keep going a little bit and going a little bit closer to where he is. Okay, maybe I can actually outrun him from going here. I don't know, he doesn't seem like he's going to be outran anytime. Never mind. He was already outran, and I need to kind of catch up to Don Octavio right now. I don't even know why I'm calling him Don Octavio. And just to tell you, don't hit these for coins. That is probably the stupidest thing to do in the history of ever. Oh, godness. Jesus. That was a little bit too close for comfort. But we are going to be going here. Wait, does he come out of this side or does he come out a different side? Okay, I believe he eventually does go down here. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. And where? Oh, there he is. There he is. So let's just follow him up the stairs, like mosey on along the stairs and stuff, because climbing stairs is like that. And now he's going to be a little bit tricky with this one. By the means of you have to actually get on a boat and you have to take a picture of him. So something I found out from other people saying is that the way to get this picture for him not actually catching you is you have to wait until he's like halfway through or something like that. And nope, that. There we go.
We want to make sure all this horrible polluting is...
I decided to let Bentley talk for that one, mainly because, well, he did talk. And there we go, okay. We actually did that without him seeing us. Usually what you could do is you'd have him see you, which is really not that big of a deal, actually, because if he sees you, and how did that guard not see me, I don't know. But even if, like, Octavio does see you, it'll start you back from the last one you did, so it's really nice about doing that. So if you really want to, you can just cheat it and just get out there. I mean, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't really matter if you get caught by him or not, and I'm probably being a real daredevil following right behind him. Luckily, he doesn't look back like in the Dimitri one, you know, in the Dimitri one in Sly 2. He would look back at you, but he kind of just walks forward. I don't know if they did this to make it a slightly easier, but you can actually just walk at full speed. By that, I mean don't run, because running, well, I mean, I just thought of this, sorry for scatterbrain stuff, but I just thought of this when I was doing this, and I was like, yeah, and whoa, he probably could have saw us there. And now, guess what? We have to go on yet another boat. So we have to wait for Mr. Italy to come here. Now, how would I say Mr. Venice? Because this is Venice, Italy. And it's actually one of the first places in, like, Sly that actually gives a real city that is actually real. Oh, I can talk here.
Doing something? But what? I can't believe it! He flooded that aquarium with tar! All those poor dead fish! As much as I hate to see what heinous crime this fiend will do next, you should probably keep on his tail. Someday the people will know the truth due to your pictures.
I feel like Sucker Punch was doing a big go green thing when they were doing this, because that's literally what it is. They're talking about oil getting into water, and they're like, go green, no oil spills, I guess. Even though the Mexico oil spill happened 5 years after this game was made, because, yeah, that happened in 2010, right? And this game was made in 05.
Get that engineer on the horn.
Sly, see if you can latch onto the car Octavio is riding in. We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look on his face, it seems important.
Now, before we go, you just want to go right here and attach.
Listen, Giovanni. This Ferris wheel was a good idea. She's a pumping the tar fast. Nobody suspects a thing. But still, is it gonna be enough to get things ready for my opera recital? Bella! When the people come to see me sing, I want to make a show. They keep a-coming. Even if they don't feel like it. One way or the other, there'll be opera fans again. Hey, hey, hey! Okay, see you soon.
That fiend! He's twisted a time-honored amusement park ride into a tool for wrongdoing. Break open the control panel with your cane. I'm on my way to do a little rewiring. Look away if you must. You're about to witness the dark side of electrical engineering. Kill a bunch of poor innocent fish, will he? That'll do it.
Poor Penguin. Poor Penguin. That cutscene was actually slightly long. And now, I don't even know what time we're on, but I know we're not that far into the episode because I believe that part with the oil going into that fish tank was 5 minutes, I believe. And now, okay, where is the safe house? The safe house is over here, I believe. I think we're actually really close to it, aren't we? Yes, we are really close to it. Ugh. It's gonna be forever until I actually can realize where everything is in here. Let's go in the safe house. Well, that's not the safe house. That's the other side of the safe house. We're supposed to go... No, never mind. The safe house is over here. What am I thinking of? The safe house is right here. I was starting to go to a different one, which is actually the Bentley mission, which we are going to do. Because we actually have time to do the Bentley mission in this episode, because the Bentley mission really is not all that long, and it's really not that far to get to. What you have to do is you just basically go by, like, the police station, I believe. And I didn't know this part was, like, right next to the one area. Also, something I want to show off. Press this button, that syncs. It's a cool little way, like, all these levels have, like, cool little ways you can, like, trick the guards and kill them, you know, because you don't just want to kill them with, like, holding out a bomb and, like, let's say going behind them and, like, putting it right in their pocket and then exploding them like this. And that, okay, that does kill them. I wasn't so sure if that was actually going to kill them because I know certain things don't kill them. But now, let's go into this mission right here. Canal chase, let's go.
Hey, Sly, you better get over here. My sources tell me that Octavio has hired the Blue Viper gondola gang to take out Carmelita.
The Blue Vipers? Those guys are nasty. We've got to get to them before they get to her.
She's off on her daily patrol. The thugs can't be far behind.
On my way. Just make sure to have one of those police boats hot-wired by the time I get there.
Let's see. Just cross the blue wire with the red wire and shazam!
Just in time. There go the Vipers.
I'll shoot. You drive, Sly.
I just realized that he was still in the frame. That's different.
Act with shipping. Make sure...
And now we're in a little bit of a mini game where we have to shoot these guys down. I don't really know if there's a time limit to this, but this mission I really like. There's actually a secret mission, not a secret mission, but there are missions in these games that are like Master Thief challenges, I believe. No, they're not the Master Thief sprints from the first game. They're Master Thief challenges. And then there's one of them that's like beat this without, I don't know if it's without taking a certain amount of damage, or if it's without like, doing stuff, and well, the certain amount of damage I believe is always like half of it or something. And also, something I really don't like, well, I mean, this is also in Sly 2, that like the guns overheating and stuff, it just never was really that good. And there we go, there's the first one, which I believe he actually destroyed that one thing, and oh god, I almost got hit by that one thing. And this mission, I can probably say, could probably be done really fast. That's why I did it in this episode, because I'm like, this is more of like a mini game than a mission, actually. Except it's kind of, no, wait. You do it another time, but that's kind of like the only other time you do it. And it's, I don't know. And also, I'm still wondering if this is never-ending or not. And I am not doing that good. I mean, I'm doing it fast, but I'm not really doing, like, the way you're supposed to, because I keep hitting into almost everything. Maybe not almost everything, but I do keep hitting into a lot of things. Jeez. If I die on this, that's going to be, like, really bad. But I'm probably not going to die on it, because I can kill this last blue Viper gang. And this is the only one that's actually blue. Oh, God, I need to be careful now. Need to be careful. Can I kill them before I get killed? No. Let's try that again. Okay, now we're on the last one, and we have full health, yeah. See what happens when I'm not talking? I can actually do this perfectly fine and not get hit at all. And maybe I could do this without, like, a no damage run of this, because I'm actually being careful here. And, okay, he's so close to dead. He's so close to being dead, and yes.
Way to go! That's the end of the Blue Vipers.
Bentley's face. Bentley's face. Jeez. Cutscene appear.
Another uneventful patrol. This city's beautiful, but a bit quiet for my taste.
I hope you realize that by saving Carmelita, we're only making our operation here more difficult.
Maybe so, but what's the fun in stealing if there's nobody trying to catch you? Besides, she's helped us out in the past.
That, and you've got a thing for her.
And I've got a thing for her. Look, I'll stash this boat. It might be useful for later. You stay out of trouble.
And job complete with the Bentley sign finally, yes. And look, another slideshow, and we got an achievement.
So, according to these decrypted files, Octavio is pumping tar from underneath the foundations of buildings so he can sink them into the canals on a whim. He's going to demonstrate this destructive ability to the people of Venice during his opera recital on the first day of Carnival. To counter this threat, we'll first destroy the balloons inside, advertising the recital. If no one shows up, he'll have no reason to sink a building. Next, the blueprints to the main tar vacuum have been cleverly split into 3 parts and hidden in local coffee houses owned by Octavio. Unfortunately, they're under constant guard, so you'll need to use a disguise to get us inside. Also, some big Vincinetti goons have been called in as insurance for the recital. Given their size, I think it's prudent to fool Carmelita's 8 mercenaries into taking them out for us. And finally, we'll have to convince Murray into taking to the field. If he's learned the aboriginal ball form, it'll be just the thing for destroying the local tar reservoirs.
Well, we have a lot of missions coming up for us, and I have to worry. I mean, not worry, I have to wonder. Are there new, like, mission things? And no, there are not new mission things. And something I want to show you right now, well, you can already see, is that, yes, it does cycle, because now the second half of the missions are during the day. I believe this cycles back and forth between worlds. Like, the next world would be day then night, then after that would be the day, night then day, and you know, it's basically like that. So, that's about it for this episode. Let's play Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. In the next episode, we are going to be taking on a mission as Sly, and probably taking on a mission as Bentley. But those 2 missions are not actually being used for them and stuff, and I want to check ThiefNet. ThiefNet, you got anything new? Oh goodness, you have a lot of things. Jeez, I don't have enough money. So, that's about it for this episode of Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, and this has been Gentle Plays saying see you later, and goodbye.